Hey guys, what is going on? Crane15 here, and we are back again with NBA Live 99. As you can see, we already have our teams set up for today. We are going to be doing Portland and New Jersey, and we're about 4 videos away from actually finishing out every other team. Today I've got a very special guest, just because she is home from, or she just completed summer school, and that is my sister. Mallory, say hi to the camera. Say it louder.
Hello.
Okay, I don't know if they would have heard you. The voice pickup is a little odd on this thing. Anyway, so she's going to be with me for this basketball game and for a football game I will be doing later, only because I can, and it's kind of awkward with the whole family home. Oh my gosh, don't go into demo mode. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road. She's going to watch and offer her 2 cents every now and then for what goes on. So basically these two teams were in the first round of the playoffs this year, but they both got wiped out. So we were going to see if both these teams went all the way. For a second I thought the recording messed up. We're going to see what happens if both teams would have went halfway. So welcome everybody to the Continental Arena here in New Jersey. In which, if you guys are watching this, as Wallace will dunk it right up. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
He just walked over the paper.
Right? Castle has the ball. If you guys are just watching this and are wondering, wow, the Nets used to be in New Jersey. Well, technically they played in New York, and they just decided to call themselves Brooklyn after a certain amount of years. Kittles. Shut up. Don't laugh at his name. Oh, and he responds with the dunk of his own. Yo, Growlith over here is getting excited. Look at that. Finds a lane. Wide open. Yep. We gotta pump up the volume a little bit. Studemeyer. Studemeyer. In double coverage. Hands it off over to Sabonis.
He's tall.
He is tall. Wallace. Back over to Sabonis. There was a player on the 76ers that was super tall. Fires! Knocks it down! That was beautiful. Go! Oh, I don't really pick a team. I just want a good game. The last couple of games have been kind of blowout-y. Gill gives it off over to Castle. Under 10 to shoot. Back over to Gill. Gives it off to Van Horn, who fires. He nerfs it off the rim. And that very quickly back in the hands of Portland as Ryder, under the basket, misses his layup, and it's recovered by the Nets. Castle was wide open for a second. Gives it off to Kittles. Back out to Castle. Wide open. He could have shot it. Chose not to. Trying to break through. Gives it off to Williams.
It's gonna be a what?
Wow, walks his way up to the rim. Nice shot. We're tied at 4. He just walked right by him. I don't know who shot that, but it's going to be recovered. Offensive rebound. Portland. Wallace. Oh, stolen. Terrible pass as it's taken by Kittles. And he almost stepped out of bounds to give it right back. Castle with the fake. Gives it off to Gill. Back out to Castle.
They're both blocked. Do something.
Oh, and he stepped. I think he bounced it out of bounds.
Why did you put it to a new person?
The net, well, Portland ball. Gives it off to Ryder. Over to Studemeyer. Fires a fadeaway. Missed. Recovered by Williams. And here come the Nets. Castle has it. Trying to push his way through. He's going to give it off to Gill. Lays it up and in under the rim.
It like bounced it off that guy.
No, I know the physics argue with us, but that's just the way the game is meant to play. Studemeyer fires a fadeaway. Missed. And it could have been rebounded by Portland, but the Nets were on it. Castle gives it off to Williams. Back out to Castle. Back to Williams.
Give it to a new guy.
Oh.
And that's what happened.
He walks right out of bounds. He couldn't take the double pressure. And it'll be Portland ball. Crowd booing. I think they wanted a foul. Well, in this game, that doesn't happen every other play like it does in today's age. Ryder was wide open, could have gone with it. Being pressed. Gives it off to Studemeyer. Over to Sabonis. Oh! And Castle strips it from his hands, and the Nets trying to look to capital on their lead. Kittles fires. Misses. Portland with the rebound. Studemeyer would give it off to Wallace. Back over to Sabonis. Back out to Wallace, right? Under 10 to shoot. Ryder fires. He nerfs his shot, but it's recovered by Grant. Haven't called his name until now. Oh, Sabonis. That little pass fake. Oh, but he can't get his shot, and the Nets will rebound. It's kind of looking like the Philadelphia game last week, where opportunities are just a miss for Portland right now. Van Horn with it. Trying to work his way in. Oh, wow. The footwork.
Yeah, right? I saw that.
Made his way up to the free throw line and made that shot. Portland has not scored in the 4 minutes.
I love this.
Sabonis. And that is the third shot he has nerfed in the last few minutes. Oh, and a defensive foul is called on Studemeyer. It'll be a side out for the Nets. Williams wide open. Breaks it off the rim. Can't make his shot. And here comes Portland. And even though Portland hasn't made a shot in a few... Wow! What an alley-oop dunk. I was getting ready to say, right as Portland, prior to that, even though they haven't made their shots, New Jersey has kind of nerfed a lot of their own. So both teams not really running away from each other. Oh, wow. Studemeyer just knocked that out of his hands. Wallace gives it off to Sabonis. Oh, and he finally is able to make a shot. You know, fourth time's the charm.
This is just the first, like, inning.
Yeah, this is the first quarter. We do everything legit on this series. Williams with a clean layup. Did you see that?
Help from the other guy.
10-8. Portland down by 2. Both teams are pretty equally matched. I don't know who had the better record. I think it was Portland. I just know the Nets got wiped out by, I think, Indiana in the first round. Or the Heat. I forget.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I think that hit his head.
Kittles wide open. Fadeaway. Knocks it down.
Nice.
Studemeyer was wide open for a shot. Grant will give it off to Ryder. And Ryder gives up a nice little lay-in. 10-12 indeed. Oh, he almost stepped out of bounds as Castle has the ball now for the Nets. Being double. Everybody in traffic. Under 10 to shoot. He's going to give it off to Williams. Trying to work his way up to the rim. Triple pressed. This is going to be good. Oh, it's not a shot clock. It's instead 3 in the key. Man. Well, a mistake by New Jersey gives an opportunity for the Trailblazers. As Studemeyer would give it off to Ryder, who again almost had an easy layup and in. Grant, back over to Ryder, fires, missed. Van Horn with the rebound. Gill has it, gives it back to Castle, back to Van Horn. It's a game of hot potato right now. Gill. Off to Van Horn, who fires. Missed, but recovered by Williams, who knocks it down. Goes back to 4 points. We may have enough time for one more possession before we got to stop the video. And this part 1 of the exhibition game 12 on the channel. Ryder fires. Missed, recovered by Williams. Over to Castle. Over to Kittles. Wow, Kittles, my goodness.
Well then.
Yeah. All right.